teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Snap motion from the receiver. First play looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback. They're that dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, this one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a draw to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's that defense shifting again. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Takes a deep shot on the move. Oh, he's got a big gain inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down. Completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. And the needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they clean the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The recovery team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Payne. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the ramp across the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Here's Bean. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking now throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. It's the running back in the flat. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. They got a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Return a tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch me with the outback. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the right end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He can't escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called. Tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion in the first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's going to pull it down and run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's covered. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Already heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken over to the up end. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
God, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Change the pre-snap look now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds him now open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
So the screening on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off again, the 40 for this QB today. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner forced down at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's got the pass and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Pena.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. And now we got 4th down.
crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it. Very telling the faith he has in his guys.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Royer. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Off the play fake on first down. Zips it down the middle. Way downfield for a huge gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense starts with a short field. Oh, he throws it back. Using his legs here. In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Uses his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Receiver in motion now. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. And the tackle is made, and the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line of game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That pack just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The back's got it. No way to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Third and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Get the ball, defense, let's go!
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision. Back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Ducks offense retakes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. That run moves the ball to the 16.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go, let's go!
They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 50. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kurt, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out of the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is They didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With short hands, it's Pena. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air. This one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Away with the run game. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up with the 36.
I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On fourth down, they'll keep the running game churning. Stop short of the marker after just a short game. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.